Every day has the potential to be stressful, I believe. Oftentimes, setting a schedule for yourself and sticking to it is going to be quite helpful. So in the event that rough things or irregularities happen, particularly stressful events, you're better able to cope with those tough situations. I've always found that physical activity in and of itself, sometimes intense work, but oftentimes just mobility and flowing helps me to have a clearer mind. Oftentimes I'll come home at the end of a day from a particularly stressful day, and my wife will ask if I've exercised that day. And I'll have to shake my head no and be honest with her, and she'll point me outside honestly and say, go get your running, go get your lift in, rather than bring the stress from the day into the house and cause unnecessary stress for everyone else in the family. At that point, I would say that physical activity has to be done on a regular basis. You're gonna have undulations and periods where you're gonna have more physical stress. So you might wanna just partake in mobility and light physical work, as opposed to some days getting after it because you've had a particularly stressful or taxing day where someone might have gotten under your skin. It's way better to take it out on the weights and the plates than it is verbally to someone that you really care about and don't want to have to suffer those repercussions. Some days it will be a mobility flow session. Just yesterday, my daughter and I had the opportunity to do some yoga together, and we ended up falling over in laughter before the session was over. Other days, there will be longer distance runs and walks that come into my life. And then sometimes you get after it with some weights. Not every time that I step up to a physical activity do I hit the goals that I wanted to, but that's what tomorrow's for. I like goal setting, figuring out by your next birthday, or having a race or something that you sign up for, even if it's just a personal challenge that you want to complete a mile run in a shorter time than you did it last week. A few minutes of solace and peace through meditation every day. In addition to that, a mobility flow. There are plenty of resources on the internet, mobility style workouts. You have to, I think, set your own goals, have an honest assessment of where you're at, and then come up with a plan on a consistent basis. I'm just truly thankful for the opportunity to work at Life University. It's a community with a lot of positive people, ones that really take their health from a mental and physical and social standpoint seriously, and look to invest in others' lives along the way. The motto of to give, to do, to love, and to serve, our credo, helps me get through a lot of the tougher times where I'm not sure what to do in a particular situation. I look back to that credo and say, this is going to lead me to the correct answer at the end of the day.